you saw my last video, you already know what the plan is today. There's that old well. Still have no idea why that's there. I'll try to come back in summer, see if there's any evidence of something on the ground. There are a lot more people fishing out today. It's only 3 degrees Celsius, so it's a pretty warm day. And ice melts above zero, but it's been really cold the past 2 days. It's been minus 10, minus 5. So no worries about the ice, except for there, right in front of me right now. I tried walking around there and I could feel it giving out a bit. So I originally wanted to go around this island. Mind you, there are people further out on the lake, but I don't want to chance it. I did find a nice spot here. As you can see, I pulled in my gear in the sled. It gives me the peace of mind. Weighing 200 pounds, I don't have an extra 50 pounds, maybe not 50 pounds, but an extra 20, 30 pounds on my back. At least this evens out the weight across the ice. I do not want to be falling into the ice, especially if I'm alone here. So yeah, I think I'll be setting up near that tree trunk that's down. Set up my tent maybe right behind it, or in front of it, whichever way you're looking at this. Yeah, setting up there. Yep, I'll get set up. I don't plan on, yeah, see, I just stepped into here and you can already see the water. So we won't be taking any chances today. Whoa, I just tripped over a branch. All right, I'll get set up. As you saw, this tent sets up really easily. It's honestly my favorite tent. The only problem is it's pretty bulky, so it's not really a backpacking tent. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could strap it on the outside of your backpack and haul it in, which I have done before. Today I brought the sled, so it wasn't that bad to bring it in. Only weighs a few pounds, so it's really not that bad. But yeah, it sets up in seconds. I've never had to stake it out, because once I put my gear in, my sleeping pad, all my whatever I have, it weighs down the tent. All right, so time to go over the sleeping setup. I used a similar setup when I was sleeping in the hammock a few videos ago. Tonight it's gonna go down, well, it's gonna stay at 3 degrees Celsius all day pretty much, which by Canadian standards, that's very nice. It's pretty warm. Actually, a bit colder would be nicer, because at 3 degrees things start to melt and get slushy. So ideally, like -1 is right where you want it. But for tonight, this is gonna be fine. What I have here is a Sea to Summit sleeping pad. It's rated at I think it's a 3.3 R value. So it's absolutely fine for this temperature. I have my cold weather liner again and a blanket. This is from Climate again. This also is from Climate. I'm not a fan of the material, but it does keep me warm and it packs on super small, so I have absolutely no complaints. That's a Sea to Summit pillow and I absolutely love it. They do make a deluxe version, which is bigger and more rectangle, which I'll get eventually. But for now, this thing packs down super small, as you saw. I think it took me 2 breaths to fill it up. And yeah, this will be perfectly fine for tonight. At 3 degrees, anything above 0, I can get away with not having an actual sleeping bag, which helps me pack my gear much more compact. So while the grill warms up, today's beer, La Brosse Brewery, Mango Creamsicle Milkshake IPA. There you go. Yeah, never had it so far. I've been to the brewery. Again, good beers. Never had this one though. So, cheers guys. Cheers. So I had to actually remove my grill, restoke the fire. That's why it's so dark now. I won't lie, this is store-bought kindling. Last time I tried to use the stove, I took branches and they were wet, and it was really hard to get the fire lit and going. So I figured I wouldn't take any chances. I'll give it another shot in summer, where I'll have dry kindling and whatnot. But this little setup here works pretty nice. Usually I put the grill directly on the coals, but seeing how I don't have a fire going here, seemed like a good option. I'm gonna eat this. I'm not gonna film it because I forgot my knife, so it's gonna be a little barbaric. And once I'm done, see you guys in a few minutes. Like I told you guys, it's gonna be a little barbaric. Good though. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see my tent. Hard to see, but it's right back there. I was gonna set up a tarp, try to be more stealthy. Honestly, don't think anyone cares that I'm here. Still one guy on the lake. Can't really see him anymore, but I think he's still there. Yeah, so thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna finish this. Since I don't have a